I pieced together my husband's affair one tiny clue at a time. I never imagined my perfect marriage would crumble like a house of cards, one tiny clue at a time. But looking back, the signs were there, whispering warnings I ignored until they screamed. My name's Emily. I'm 34, a high school English teacher in Denver. Grew up in a big family, always the peacemaker, dreaming of my own happily ever after. Met Ryan in grad school. He was the charming marketing exec with a killer smile and ambition that matched my drive. We married 7 years ago in a snowy mountain ceremony, bought a cute bungalow in the suburbs, talked about kids someday. Life was good. Date nights at cozy bistros, weekend ski trips, inside jokes that made us laugh until we cried. Ryan was my rock, reliable, affectionate, the guy who'd surprise me with coffee in bed. Or so I thought. The first hint was so small, I barely registered it. About 8 months ago, Ryan started coming home later from work. Big campaign launch, he'd say, collapsing on the couch with a sigh. I'd massage his shoulders, pour him a glass of wine, and we'd cuddle up to watch Netflix. But his phone buzzed more, texts he'd check with a quick glance, then pocket away. Just the team, he'd mutter. I nodded, trusting him. Why wouldn't I? We'd built this life on honesty. Then came the scent. One evening, as he hugged me hello, I caught a whiff of perfume, floral, sweet, not mine. I wear vanilla. This was like lilies in spring. New cologne at the office? I teased. He laughed it off. Probably rubbed off from a client meeting. You know how huggy those ad types are. Plausible. I let it go. But that night, folding his laundry, I found a long blonde hair on his shirt collar. My hair's brunette, shoulder length. Must be from the dry cleaner, I rationalized. Tucked it away in my mind, a tiny puzzle piece. Weeks passed. Ryan's gym routine amped up, suddenly mornings and evenings. Gotta stay fit for you, babe, he'd wink. But he came home energized, not drained, with that post-workout glow. One day, I noticed his phone charger was missing from the nightstand. Found it in his gym bag, along with a receipt crumpled at the bottom. Coffee for 2 at a cafe downtown, timestamped during his gym hour. Who'd you grab coffee with? I asked casually over dinner. He paused, fork midair. Oh, a coworker. Brainstorming session. His eyes darted away. Another piece clicked. Why not mention it before? Doubt festered like a slow burn. I started paying attention. His browser history cleared daily. Odd, since he used to leave tabs open for articles we discuss. One night, he fell asleep with his phone unlocked, rare. I hesitated, heart racing, but scrolled messages. Nothing blatant, but a thread with L. No names saved, can't wait for tomorrow. Miss you already. Deleted replies on his end. Who was L? I snapped a photo of the screen, hands trembling. Next morning, the thread was gone. The pieces accumulated. A hotel keycard in his wallet. From a business trip last month, he claimed, but the date stamped was recent local. Lipstick smudge on his necktie. Faint red, not my shade. He'd shower immediately upon arriving home. Something new. Sweaty from the day, he'd say. But why the rush? I found a parking ticket in his car glove box for a lot near a trendy bar district on a night he said he was at the office late. I became a detective in my own home, piecing it together slowly, agonizingly. Installed a shared location app for safety, he agreed, but it glitched often, showing him at work when his car was gone. One afternoon, off early from school, I drove by his office. His spot empty. Tracked him to a park nearby, saw him on a bench, laughing with a blonde woman, hand on her knee. Froze in my car, tears blurring. But I didn't confront. Needed more. The turning point. Our anniversary weekend. He had to work, but I found airline miles redeemed for 2 to Vegas. Surprise trip for us later, he lied when asked. That night, alone, I hacked his email, guessed the password, our wedding date. Flood of messages from Lauren, his assistant apparently. Photos. Them in hotel rooms, dinners, her in lingerie. Explicit chats. Love our secret lunches. Dates matched his gym times, the coffee receipt, the keycard. Rage mixed with heartbreak. But the deepest cut? Emails showed it started a year ago, right after my miscarriage scare. He'd sought comfort elsewhere while I grieved alone. Lauren wasn't just a fling. They planned trips, talked future. I played dumb, gathered evidence, screenshots, printed receipts. Hired a PI friend for confirmation. Photos of them kissing in his car. Confrontation day. I cooked his favorite meal, set the table with the evidence folder beside his plate. He walked in, smiling. "What's this?" I said nothing as he opened it. Face drained. And I can explain. Explanations tumbled. It meant nothing. Stress at work. "I love you." Lies. The twist? Lauren was pregnant. With his child. Found out from her emails he'd forwarded to himself. He begged forgiveness, but I was done. Divorce filed, house sold. Now I'm rebuilding, therapy, new apartment, even dating. If you're piecing together clues in your relationship, don't ignore them. Sometimes the small things build the biggest betrayal. Trust your instincts. They might save you.